Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, Internet Alert. Here it comes, catching you right in the eyes and the ears, and hopefully right between the eyes. It's showtime. Hi, guys. Here we are again. More leveling. We're almost out of characters to level. Really close. Schmutz on my glasses. No one likes schmutz on their glasses. Let's see, where were we? We were training up tools. Mm-hmm. 11 levels before we can equip a third line. Did we empty out the old inventory? Not entirely. We can do that now, though. Sure. Sell that. Bear with me for a minute, as I will be doing vastly important stuff here. Please do not interrupt the streaming artist while he is working. Actually, that's not true, please. Knock yourself out. You got anything to say? Please do. We'll sell both of those, but we will sell those to a vendor. I just need armor smithing supplies. In other words, I need you to buy those. Thank you. Alright, and this needs to go into some piece of equipment that can hold it.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Sure. Why not? Alright, let us decide a map that we're going to go to. While we do that, we should check and see where we're at in the character adventure guide. Need one more renown heart in either Fields of Ruin, Blaze Ridge Steps, or our Pass or Dredge Hunt, or the Harathi Islands. Fields of Ruin, Blaze Ridge Steps. Did I finish Blaze Ridge Steps? Like yesterday? My brain is telling me I did. But I know my brain well enough to know. No, we didn't. We didn't even finish Fields of Ruin. My gosh. Well, that's what we're going to do then. By gosh and by golly. I think I had just done Tequatl and his map, maybe. Anyway, Fields of Ruin. Here we go. Hope your weekend is going awesome. I, in fact, require your weekend to go awesome. Don't let me down, guys. I told you before you get on the floor. Don't bring me down. No idea what's going on here, but we can make them pay for it, whatever it is. Oh, yes, that's right. Go back in the spear of things. I will revive Legionnaire Raugo. Doesn't have a last name? What kind of Legionnaire doesn't have a last name? Wow, he's really taking off. Where you going, dude? Moving against the Harpies, huh? Yeah, good call. Just doing this by yourself?
Harpies sighted!
Yeah, Harpies are indeed sighted. That's correct.
Nothing can bring me down.
Oh, and he's down again. He's just really not very good at this legionary thing. I hate to be the one to have to tell him, but... You're, I mean, you were dead before I found you. You died again. Seriously, what on earth do you think you're doing? I mean, I'm trying to help him out, but it's possible he needs more help than I can give him. Yep, more harpies.
Enemy contact.
Yeah, I can see that, thanks.
The fury is mine.
Another player, always welcome. Though he was just passing through, presumably for the guild rush.
This is their nest. The plan is to suss out their matriarch and take her down.
Given the fact that you've died twice while trying to get this far, I'm not very convinced this is going to work out for you, Legionnaire. I do not recall ever having been in here before.
Scald my eyebrows.
Oh,
They
there's
have
a...
more than
Nothing
one
can bring
matriarch
me
in
down.
these nests. We better rout them all.
The fury is mine.
Flock to me!
The fury is mine.
Evidently, the Fury seems to be mine. I'm kind of in trouble here, I think. As there seem to be an awful lot of them, including a couple of veterans. Or they just keep resummoning more. I guess we got it. Is he down as I expect? He is. Oh my god. Oh, we've got one more matriarch to go. And he's been so helpful. I kind of wish I had never started this particular event. I mean, I'm not even getting any heart advancement for this, so in a time and
The fury is mine.
in terms of a good use of my time, not necessarily the best. Or even close.
Grab your gear. We're leaving. Move.
Oh, well, at least we get a chest for it. A pile of soiled essence. Not everyone gets lucky and gets a pile of soiled essence, but I did.
I'm always achieving greatness.
That was gathering crafting materials. More big XP for that. That's 2. Apparently we hadn't finished that one out. We're now still in 3. Hey, well, why didn't I get a freaking reward? Is that not? That's 2, 3. What about 3? Fields of Ruin, Blaze Ridge. I'm in Fields of Ruin. Oh, that's a renown heart that means. Oh, I did get one for the event. Never mind. I was complaining inappropriately, and I feel shame. Please, if you can find it in your heart to forgive an old man his foolishness, that would be cool. Not expecting much, because the foolishness is going to continue happening. There's no hurry, what I'm saying. There's going to be plenty of foolishness coming still. I don't think there's any reason for me to be in there. This is one of those maps I've done a fair amount. Oh, wait, we're still in Fields of Ruin, aren't we? I've done this buttloads. What the hell am I talking about? I guess this sort of side I normally don't do much. Nesting materials, well. Grab a griffin feather. And a griffin feather. And we'll dump 2 of them off with the NPC. And if the event ever finishes, I'll get some credit for it. If not, that's fine. Let's grab the kite basket supplies. I'm sure the black bear won't mind. Right, black bear? Ooh, 3 quartz crystals. My wealth knows no bounds. Is that... here we are. Separatist scum? Saracen dog?
I give my life for my country.
Good evening to those of you who've joined me. Aye. Commander Batista. Separatist jailers need to die. Okay, well I can help out with that by killing the jailers. Oh, he's a veteran. Maybe not. Yeah, I got one. There's a level.
Thank you. I'll wait here while you free the others.
Free the others? You got me confused with somebody who gives a crap. There's another event. That was... He's just running away. Everybody's running away? They're all a bunch of chickens. Oh my god. Event.
Form up and protect the freed prisoners. Don't worry. You'll be safe soon.
Never seen such cowardice from humans before. What do we... Oh, it's a Scred burglar. Well, him we want to get. I've been turned into a squirrel again.
Fury is mine.
Little shit got away. Well, I get like 1 bag of loot, I guess. Fine, whatever. Disappointment. Are we back with the... Yeah, we're back with the nesting material. Well, I'm not averse to grabbing a couple more easy ones, turning those in. See, somebody else is turning something in, too. It's a glider. It just looks like a big chair. That's all. I didn't get much contribution for the second two as I did for the first two. I was robbed. I would like to complain. To whom shall I write my sternly worded letter of disappointment and disapproval? Pardon the slurping. I am enjoying some coffee this evening after my dinner. Must be up above. Not worth fighting a bat for it. How now, brown cow? Harpies. Many harpies have to die. Also, there is a hero. All the more reason. There's another player. Farron's XXX. I'm sure he wanted the Farron's name badly. And I can't blame him for that.
Fury is mine.
But wanting it so badly you're willing to put XXX after the name, that's a little on the disappointing side. Come on back, you stupid bird. Just for that, harpy eggs. Busting them up. Oh, somebody's fighting. We definitely want to get on this.
Fury is mine.
Kind of cheesed it by getting in late, but I was going in to help out. Wasn't trying to cheese it. Normally, I would definitely be trying to cheese it. I'm not averse to cheesing because cheese is delicious. Sadly, I seldom eat cheese anymore. Not for digestion reasons, like a lot of us elderly folk. Calories. For instance, I start my day off almost every day with a bagel with some cold cuts in it. You know, a little drizzle of like a teriyaki sauce. Well, things about 300 calories. Now, if I were to add some undoubtedly delicious slice of cheese to that for an entire year, geez, about 100 calories a slice, that would be some 36,500 calories, which is almost exactly 10 pounds worth of calories from adding one little slice of cheese every day. How now, downed brown cow? It's just a matter of practicality. Losing weight and eating a lot of cheese is not a good combo platter. Ah, damn. Love cheese.
Matriarch, take you!
Yeah, matriarch take me, blah, blah, blah. Crippling. Such an annoyance. Maybe you first. But you don't lose a lot of weight without making sacrifices. One of the sacrifices is cheese. I got a silver from the collecting of griffin feathers. This one's taking rather a long time.
The fury is mine.
Anytime you'd like to come back, that would be fine. By the way, flying off in the middle of a battle like that is a horseshit mechanic, ArenaNet. Thank you. So annoying. Right up there with the oozes who make themselves invulnerable for like 5 seconds. Right after you push the button for a whole bunch of damage to be done and they turn invulnerable. We hate those mobs so much. Any eggs. Young Harpy. Bad news, young
Fury
Harpy.
is mine.
Enough? One more egg? Thank you. Another heart, too. That's 2 levels so far today. More to come. New chest, not as good as the chest I'm currently wearing. War horns, we don't use those, and I can't use that.
Begin destruction protocol.
Indeed. Something, probably from the dailies. Yes, the daily login. We have cracked 5 p.m. Pacific. We get more hero pointies. We did have to finish off tools. I don't think so, not yet. Almost. Rancher Jenneth, you want to buy the crap? Please? Thank you. Hey, waypoint. What are we at? 62%. 5/8. Give or take. Give a 0.5% for the completion of the map.
Fight me.
Why would I be inviting them to fight me? I'm not a violent person by nature. I'm just an engineer. I just try to make nifty machines that kill critters for me so I don't have to fight. I think that's pretty straightforward.
Might makes me right.
Char renegades. Almost as bad as human separatists. Char have an excuse. They're savage animals. What's a human's excuse? That's what I'm wondering. That was roleplay from a point of view of a human. You see. Both sides are just so caught up in hate. Can't we all just get along?
The fury is mine.
Yeah, probably not. Really. Stop and think about it. It's okay, though. It's fine. Kaboom. I like the kaboom. Who doesn't like a nice earth-shattering kaboom? It's an old guy cartoon reference. Sure, keep shooting stuff at me. That's fine. I'm not afraid. Oh, it blew up on me. Okay, well, I don't like things that blow up on me when I try to pick them up. That's true.
The fury is mine.
Go ahead and get the POI. Oh, we got the POI. We'll head back out and just murder people out there. It's too tight quarters.
Now you suffer.
Tell you, it's a lot harder to spike a mortar than it is to kill a char. Spiking cannon is what you used to do in the old days when you didn't want people to use your cannon that they were about to capture. Almost there, probably one more. Hi there, oh, conveniently located for my destruction, Jar. %65 done with the map. Now my normal measure of percent done on the map versus minutes played is not useful because I had about a quarter of this map done before we started this evening's stream. And now, branded murdering time.
The fury is mine.
Let's grab the Vista and POI over here. Vista. Nice place you've got here. I like the banners. Other than that, neighborhood's kind of a shithole. Yeah, pretty much that. Sentinel Gristletooth thanks me. You're welcome, Sentinel Gristletooth. How about Sentinel Downstate here? Must be an elementalist. I expect we're going to see a good number of
Fury is
elementalists
mine.
come the beta test on the 20th, I think. Because basically, single elementing, your elementalist, probably with fire, although air looked tasty too, is a lot of people going to want to try. See how that works. I think it's a good thing, because for a while, well, basically forever,
The fury is mine.
Elementalist has been seen as a, because of its fragile nature, has been seen as a suboptimal choice for a new player, despite the fact that an awful lot of new players choose Elementalist, because it's straightforward, everyone knows what a wizard does. Elementalist looks just like a wizard. Not quite. So making one a bit more straightforward, I think, is a win. Before we knew the details, all we knew was, it looked like they had pets, and the class was named the Evoker. And my reaction was, well, I hope they're building something similar to Mechanist, to where the pets can stay around, and it can be more of a pet build, to be a little bit more straightforward, because, well, a lot of new players play Elementalist, and a lot of new players get their butts handed to them frequently, because it has a high skill cap and skill floor. Oh, hey, hi, I didn't see you there. But this, I think, will provide a similar function. A better introductory class experience. You'll just tell them, look, what you'll want to do is not get knocked back by stupid mobs. Is just put yourself into the fire mode and stay there while you start getting the hang of things and how the game works and everything. You'll have a better introductory game experience than if you try to play Weaver, as an example.
The fury is mine.
Part complete, 72% done with the map. So as far as that goes, my primary hope for the Elementalist class has been more or less met, in that what I wanted it to be is something a bit easier for new players to get into, because the number of times I've seen posts on Reddit or tells in my stream or someone else's stream, I'm a new player and I rolled up an Elementalist. Oh boy, here we go. And I seem to be made out of very, very thin glass. That is correct. Yeah, that is exactly what you were made out of. And so a better introductory experience for those new players, I think, is just a win for everybody. And I didn't realize how far away this POI was. Because there's stuff that I don't have that's a whole lot closer. So that's a plus. That's one of the new spec things that I like. Can I get through over here? I don't know. Let's find out. Yep, there we go. So for that reason, if nothing else, I think Evoker looks really good. I was not overly impressed with Conduit. Mechanically, it didn't seem especially interesting. Conduit buffs whatever the other thing you have in your slots is. Just doesn't seem very interesting to me.
Slaughter the enemy!
And the Oozemancer also, I have to admit, while it's kind of sounds wacky and funny, didn't strike me as particularly interesting outside of the ability to choose your own F skills. The tool belt skills. That I like. That's a nifty mechanical change. But the whole you're an Oozemancer thing, the people who were saying Quicksilver, that just sounds more elemental or more engineering to me. Some sort of Quicksilver magics. That just sounded way better lore-wise for anyone who might be interested in lore and that sort of stuff. I guess I'm just not overly impressed by either the Scriptmancer, which I at least found very funny, and the Oozemancer. But I guess we find out on the 20th, although that's a difficult day for me. I wanted to spend like at least 3 days running, you know, all of the lights on one day, all of the mediums on the next day, all of the heavies on the third day. The 21st is the new season for Last Epoch, and I definitely want to play that. So I'm a little bit stuck.
Fury is mine.
I may just pick out the 3 that I'm most interested
My
in.
legend grows.
Ding! 63. I may just pick the 3 I'm most interested in, and that will be what I will do. Stream about maybe 4, possibly 5. I'm going to do a longer stream, something like that. We got hero points that allow us to finish off our third line. Tools complete. Inventions next, I guess.
Fury is mine.
So I definitely want to try out the Evoker. After all, my initial main in the game was an Elementalist. I really enjoyed Dagger Ellie in the beta. Not sure about the Necro.
Fury is mine.
Mesmer doesn't particularly interest me. I mean, I'm eventually going to have one of the appropriate spec. Mediums. Gale Shot actually looked pretty good, I have to say. That one looked solid. So that's probably on the I want to test that batch. Scriptmancer, I have to admit, I'm really not that interested in.
My latest research has serious implications.
Didn't honestly seem very thiefy to me.
If I ever meet
For those for whom it matters. New shoes means new dies. Go team. An exalted pistol. Sure.
Begin destruction protocol.
We'll take a look at our new random dies, because we have a new item of attire. For those who are new around here and don't know it, while I'm leveling up a character or running a key farm, anytime I get a new item of attire, we randomly change the dies. May God have mercy on That doesn't even look like much of a change. I'm going to hit it again because that just didn't look like much of a change. That sadly does. Flush, T-Shade, Adobe, and Caustic are the dies. Mhm. And as I said, the amalgam I didn't find particularly persuasive either. Now, normally I'd be a slam dunk for the Guardian, but Guardian didn't grab me either. Aragon, Rev, man, basically only two of them really grabbed me, I have to say. We are 80% done with the map. What are we missing? All kinds of stuff over there and in the middle. The only two that really caught my attention then were Elementalist and Gale Shot. Maybe I'm misremembering. Let's see if we... So the other two lights were the Troubadour, which I really didn't impress me at all. At least from a Lens wants to play this point of view. Thematically, I do find it odd that they have one with knives, and the knife one is called Virtuoso, and the music one is called Troubadour. And generally, I do like Necro. The Ritualist, I don't know. That would probably be third on my list of ones that got my attention. That's Champion Branded Devour. Well, we killed it yesterday. We got a couple players over here, sure.
Might makes me right.
I'm not actually, I don't agree with the might makes me right. It's just such a very small-minded point of view of things.
Need help here.
Breathe. Back on my feet.
Oh, yep, they're back on their feet, alright.
Protect me.
Travel over the four winds. 1 of 1 points were earned.
I like it.
A little help.
564, that is more damage. Really? Odd. We got the strong box for killing the him. Another champion box. So this 2-stat spear has more flat damage than the spear I'm using. It's higher level, but it has much 210 versus like 280 stats. That doesn't make any damn sense at all. 290 versus 210? I, honest to God, don't understand it. Seems like it's even bugged or something. Well, regardless, I'll keep using the one I'm currently using. Yeah, right it this way. Presumably another daily done, maybe for beating a champ. The enemy's Defiance bar. That'll work. So not specifically defeating the champ, but yeah, beating the champ. Oh, look! It's a spamming bot that keeps existing because Twitch is either too fucking lazy or too fucking incompetent to do a simple string search. Pardon me a second. It is incumbent upon me on a personal level to nuke these pieces of shit from outer space as quickly as possible. Seriously. Twitch, do your goddamn job. They were gone for like a week because Twitch decided to actively search and remove their tells. But they put a space before the dot in .com or whatever, and now it's all happening again. Oh, they'll just change it again. Good. Make them change it every 2 weeks after they figure out that nothing's been working for 2 weeks. That's fine. At least pretend to put in an effort, Twitch. I am liking the spear. On the, pardon my ranting. I am enjoying the spear. You asked that like 10 minutes ago, but I will answer eventually when I pay attention to stuff. I do enjoy the spear on the Engie. I hadn't played it before. Yeah, so far, definitely impressed. Pleasantly suppressed. Pleasantly surprised. It also helps if I'm actually wielding it instead of pushing the buttons for it while I have out the mortar. How you doing, Snoopy?
The renegades who poisoned the camp escaped from here. They're not going to give up the antidote without a fight. Now get in there and...
Well, they're not going to give up the antidote without a fight. We'll have to murder them. I'm not kidding. We're just going to have to kill them. Which I'm perfectly okay with. Oh, look. Renegade Poisoner. Hello there, Renegade Poisoner. Renegade Supplies. Renegade Supplies. I always like to cash in the first couple I get, just to make sure that I'm going to get credit. Doing well, playing your Untamed Ranger. And what weapons are you wielding? Last time I played my Untamed Ranger, I was dual wielding maces, which seemed to be a complete beat stick to me. It seemed really quite good.
Fury is mine.
Now again, that's pretty casual play, so I could be 100% mistaken. And let's face it, if you're going to be mistaken, you might as well be wrong 100%. Actually, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Dual Mason Hammer. You know, if you're going to thump. That is not a specific reference to the old Bunny Thumper, although I know that is a thing. I never played the Bunny Thumper, so I can't really speak to that. But I do know it's a thing. Maces seemed really strong to me. Dual maces seemed really good.
Help, please.
I guess although I am generally not so skilled a player that my opinions on things that feel strong is predicated more on my being effective with it rather than it being good. So if I feel I'm effective in it, whether it's good or not, That's what I'm going to say.
Fury is mine.
I think is more of a factor than it actually being good.
Queen should be careful with the Legion.
And not even me being effective, more me feeling effective, feeling like I know what I'm doing with a rotation, even if the rotation isn't right.
Fury is mine.
Stupid wasps. Nature's assholes. Wasps, everybody hates you. I mean, everybody. And it's redundant to have an angry wasp nest. They're wasps. Their only existence state is angry. They're angry in their sleep. I think even if someone asked their opinion, PETA would be, well, all creatures deserve a right. Oh, wasps? All right, yeah, fuck them. But other than wasps, everything has a right to, etc. This has been Lem's Dramatic Theater. I hope you enjoyed it. Our next showing is now. We are 93% done. I know I've looked up what the hell the suspicious rats are in this map. I have no memory of what the answer is. My advice to all of you is stay young. The failing memory, not one of the better parts of getting old. Actually, more generally, there aren't a lot of awesome parts about getting old. So just stay young is my strong recommendation. Should be easy. I've given you a heads up. So there you go. Now you know. Just choose youth. Simple. Easy peasy. One more after this, I think. No, that was the fish. We are 95% done. We have one more heart we need to do. This still be easy. We have a POI due north of us. Commander Batista. Apparently, the Black Bears found him tasty and delightful.
Fury is mine.
Commander, get off your fanny perpendicular. Oh, and he just sprints away. Now, that's exactly the kind of guy who's going to sprint away and get himself dead in the time it takes me to get to that POI. Another level. That's 4 levels this evening. Commander Batista. You're just standing there.
Anything to report?
We've collected intel about separatist activity in caves east of here. No idea of their numbers or their plans.
Balthazar's hounds. What about the other scouts patrolling the area?
A few of them went to perform recon. Never heard back from them.
Right.
Never
Hold
heard
this.
back, and you just
We'll be on the lookout for the missing soldiers.
said, screw it. They're not coming back. What the hell kind of soldier are you, soldier? What do we got? We have just the heart left. We have, if you look in the lower left corner of the mini-map, we have an icon highlighted. It is a scout. That scout who will tell us which heart we're missing. It's a bit disturbing that it's that close to where you start off. I don't think I missed one in town, did I?
As part of our truce with the Char.
No, right
Legion's
there.
moved-
Okay. Just got a few more things need murdering on this map, and then we'll figure out where we want to go next. As we continue our leveling extravaganza. I'm not exactly sure what makes it an extravaganza, but that's what we're doing.
Fury is mine.
This will be the last of my characters who is not at cap. At least until character slots go on sale. All bets are off when character slots go on sale again. Should be coming up soon, though. We've got the anniversary coming up. Oh my god, we got the anniversary coming up, too. We got so much stuff. The end of August
Fury
here.
is mine.
On the 20th, we've got the beta, starting of the beta test for the new specs. On the 21st, a new season for Last Epoch. I think the 22nd is the actual anniversary. Guild Wars 2. I think there's a new PoE 2 patch coming. Not that I'm especially enthused about that. So far, PoE 2 has really underdelivered. At least in my
Fury
opinion.
is mine.
Your mileage may, of course, vary. That was not exactly what I was trying to do, but okay, that'll work. I can make it work.
That's how I do it.
That is how I do it, evidently. Oh, a vet. No wonder I'm having problems killing him. There we go. Heart complete. Map complete. Definitely getting a key this time. Absolutely no doubt about it in my mind. Thinking positive. Sending out the positive waves, Moriarty. That's an old guy movie reference. Anyone get that one? Stop with the negative waves, Moriarty.
Can we talk for a minute?
No, we cannot talk for a minute. Donald Sutherland. Stuck always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Anyone? Anyone? Sort of an oddball movie. He played a character named Oddball in the movie. Time's up. Pencils down. The movie, Kelly's Heroes. A World War II heist movie with a lot of weird and really, really enjoyable. Can recommend. All right, here we go. Definitely getting a key, and we got a key. See? Told you. Definitely getting a key. Knew it the whole time. New shoulders. Good, good. Torch we can't use. That's fine, too. But what do you know? We have a Black Lion chest already in our inventory. It's almost as if the RNG gods knew that I was going to get a key. We will get a Black Lion statuette. We will get a Nashblade Zephyrite supply box. Those the ones with all... Oh, no, it's not what I thought. Oh, it's the Zephyrite. Yeah. The odds of getting anything good out of that are almost completely zero. People are buying tens of thousands of these boxes and coming up with nothing good. That's the Zephyrite supply boxes, not the Black Lion chest. We will get 2 commons. Good ones in here are always the unlocks, sometimes the dies if we get lucky. The crafting bags are okay because I need more materials to make more legendary stuff for myself. Bad ones include transmutation charges. I have 1,500 of them. Revive orbs, if you've got 256 in the bank, I'm not in a big hurry for those. And a thing that sells for a gold, that's kind of crap. The mystical beast sets aren't bad. I don't think I have any of them. They have sort of a shimmery, blurred effect. Kind of cool. We have the champion's helm skin. Not too much for this, but maybe for a heavy armor-wearing class. I have now seen what the regenerative chamber looks like. You can stand in it. You can sit down in it. I thought it was going to have to be something specific, but no. You have the choice inside your very own Kolto tank. That's a Star Wars reference. And then amongst the rares, we have the pretty cool looking Void Corrupted skins, which, that's a hammer theoretically, but it's actually an axe. They're sort of smoky and oozy and look like oil on water, or water on oil, I guess. And by oil, I mean like car oil on the ground when it's rained, that kind of thing. And then the super rares, of course, which we'll never get. So here we go. I will click on open. We'll get a comment here, and what we're hoping for, and haven't gotten in a very, very long time, is a 5th box to appear. It's a 10% chance, and that means an uncommon or better. And here we go. Yeah. Oh, we got the coin. How really not happy making that is. The Nashblade supply box in here. Wow. Almost always you're going to get crap. Low tier crafting materials. Uncommons are medium tier crafting materials and a few skins. Rares are higher tier, but not high tier crafting items and a few more skins. And then the super rares where you can get the stupid Bunkers Bonanza stuff, which no one gets except my friend Engelbert Meow. Last year, she got the Queen Bee infusion. I believe she sold that for around 4,000 gold, which allowed her to buy other stuff she wanted, most of which was cool, so I was cool. This year, she got the Chak infusion, which normally sells for about 10,000 gold. I believe she kept that one. Now that's just egregious. You get something worth 10,000 gold. You sell it and buy 3 legendaries, 4 legendaries, maybe 5 legendary items. it's not that good looking that it's worth giving up the opportunity cost that you would get from 10,000 gold. Her name again, Engelbert Meow. She streams. She's very cool. She's also lucky. Unconscionably lucky. So out of this we got... Ooh. Okay, actually, something that sells for 2 gold out of the junk box, you'll note, is worth more than the junk I got out of the non-junk box for a gold. The Jade Die Kit, I think there's like 3 or 4 of these I don't have. I have all of the common dies in the game. I have all of the rare dies in the game. I have all of the uncommon dies in the game. I do not have all of the exclusive dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, out of the 25 dies here, 5 of them I do not have. That is a 20% chance for a new die. For me, that's a really good chance. I would be very pleased to get an exclusive. Common. Hint die. It's the game giving me a hint that I shouldn't do anything to do with luck. Most gold you ever made selling an item was 150 gold for a music box. The music boxes? I think they sell for more than that now. Okay. Possibly it was like Hafez's music box, which is 120 gold, in which case you did fine. You did very well. I guess the one I was thinking of that was much more expensive is the enchanted one. I think that's what Engelbert Meow was looking for her cash, was to make sure she could buy an enchanted music box. So yeah, I'm assuming you got the one that sells for about 130 and you got 150. So yeah, you did fine. You did fine. The most valuable thing I ever got, I think I once got some exotic drop that I turned around and sold. My brain is telling me it was like 450 gold, but at the same time my brain is saying about 150 gold. So one of those is probably true. Let me send mail. So my brain thinks 450, while my brain also thinks, nah, if I thought it sold for 450, I'd remember a lot better what it was. But that's not necessarily the case. Basically, I'm saying 50-50. It was either 150 gold or 450 gold. I have no freaking clue. But I am pretty sure it was just one of the more rare exotics.
No refunds.
Where shall we go next? Well, actually, probably to Blaze Ridge, because it's just due north. Let's check the achieves. Character Adventure Guide Volume 3. I need 2 more events. Blaze Ridge Steps. Lornar's Pass. Dredge Hunt. I don't like Harathi Hinterlands. I despise Dredge Hunt. Lornar's is enormous. Maybe Harathi. That's Branded, Destroyer, Icebrood, or Mordrum. There are none of those, I don't think, in Harathi. So we'll go with Blaze Ridge. Yeah, Blaze Ridge will be fine.
Finally, I can get some sleep. Haven't had a nap in at least
Good to meet you.
hours.
You got any of the armory bits? Well, we'll just do Mithril for now. Make sure we've got fresh tools. A couple of those were steel, which probably wouldn't have been good enough, so good thing I upgraded. Yeah, we'll go to blah, 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 blah. English is overrated as a language. I prefer Gibberese.
Please, I need your help.
I'm sorry. I have to go to another map and kill stuff. Level up. All that good stuff. I'm going to AFK for just a sec. Refill my coffee cup. Be right back. And I'm back. This will probably be the mail. Oh, no, that's the Daily Gathering. I didn't get the mail from the geographer's batch of committee thing congratulating me on finishing off all of Fields of Ruin. Oh, is it below me? It must be below me.
Ah, a fresh horizon.
A fresh horizon. Which is a really weird phrase, but okay, it's a fresh horizon. A peculiar turn of phrase. I'm 5% done with the map. I'm almost completed it. And I've hardly been here a minute. We got a Legion soldier downed. Wake up, you lazy cat. Although not really cats. I mean, because they have, like, enormous horns, too. So they're like
Thank you for your help.
cat bulls. Or bull cats. Some. Definitely some.
Thank you for your help.
Fury is mine.
Me a hand.
All right. Well, we'll res the human first because... Oh, okay, there's another player there. We'll res the char for... Oh, I didn't actually click on the char. God damn it. I only got credit for one res. Should have gotten credit for two. Could you guys get yourself killed again so I can res you? That would be appreciated. Blood Legion soldier, so named because he leaked all of his blood. You're welcome. That actually was surprisingly polite. A lot of the Blood Legion soldiers appear to have been making donations.
Thank you for your help.
I tell you, ogres, man.
You're going down.
You're both soldiers. Start acting like it.
It's not worth the stress.
And I thought this was going to be an easy day.
Whiners. God. I expect the humans to be whiners, but come on, the Char.
Bring it.
Thank you for your help.
There we go.
Okay.
The
Enough.
worse it gets, the better I fight.
That sounds like empty bravado to me, soldier. I'm not impressed by your tough guy talk. Or tough gal talk, whichever you prefer. I mean, your choice, really.
I hate those separating humans. They're bad. We should blow them up.
So we've got salamander drakes, and the best way to attract them, of course, since they're drakes, is with underage fish. That joke was Kendrick Lamar approved. Oh, why didn't I have a fish? I had a fish a minute ago. I can feel a sneeze coming. Hold on. It's coming. Pardon the sneeze. A moment's silence. Be thankful. You can ask me any question about the game you like. Absolutely. If I know the answer, I will tell you. And if I don't know the answer, I'll make something up. Okay, that's probably not actually what I'll do. I'll probably do my best. Kind of disgustingly honest that way. So at present, we have 5 expansions and 4 Living World seasons. And also the Icebrood Saga, which is kind of a Living World season, but technically not. Reach level 30 with the Guardian. Now the main quest asks you to buy the DLC. Can you tell me specifically what it's asking you to? Because certainly you don't need to buy the DLC. You can get all the way to the end game. If you're going to buy just one, I would recommend waiting for a sale. the anniversary is coming up, and I think it's likely there will be a sale. No guarantee, but that's in like 2 weeks. But you shouldn't have to buy anything. So something that's asking you to buy the DLC, a specific main quest, definitely the main quest shouldn't. The main storyline quest you get every 10 levels. The first one will be based on your origin. The level 20 should also be based on your origin. I think the level 30 is the first one where you meet the orders. Yep, take your time.
The fury is mine.
Yeah, because you can get all the way. You can get to level 80. You can finish the storyline. All of the stuff that was in the core game at launch is free. Now, for instance, one thing you don't get is after you have played, I think it's 24 hours of game time, but I'm not sure. Might be like 4 or 6. I'm not sure. Is you lose access to the Raptor mount that you get free early on. Some number of hours after.
What do you want?
So it may tell you you need to buy one of the DLCs so you can access the mount after a certain amount of time. That might be what it's telling you is that little piece. Did we finish out the heart? We must have. Because basically they give you a demo test drive version of the Raptor mount. But if you buy any DLC, that Raptor mount becomes unlocked permanently. So that's my best guess as to why it's telling you that. Is that you reach to the end of the line for the Raptor mount. And it's saying if you want to keep using the Raptor mount, you have to buy something. Must be level 35 to enter Lion's Arch, I assume. That is correct. I don't think they let you enter Lion's Arch until you hit level 35. I had forgotten about that. But once you're 35, you can get in. Lion's Arch is sort of a hub area that allows you to easily teleport around. And I guess you do not get access. I think that you have to hit 35 to get access to Lion's Arch, depending on which of the 3 orders you chose. Did you choose the Order of Whispers? Because I know the mentor for Order of Whispers is in Lion's Arch. Name of the quest is Undead Infestation. And the undead thing becomes sort of the storyline at level 30. The first 2 chapters, level 10 and level 20, are dependent on what you chose while you were creating your character. At level 30, the storylines kind of merge together. But if you chose the Order of Whispers for your order...
We've driven them off for now.
No, that's not until level 40, I don't think. Let me take a quick check on the wiki. Undead Infestation. Undead Infestation. Help the Vigil. Go to the Black Citadel. Are the reason you think you have to go there, is that because of the gateway? Are you trying to use the gateway to travel? Because the gateway is an option to travel between the capital cities. That takes you to Lion's Arch, which is available at 35. So I think what may be is that you have to go to...
Fury is mine.
You don't know? You're new. A perfectly reasonable thing. If you look over here on the right, does it say where you have to go for the quest? Because I think it wants you to go to the Black Citadel. And it's possible that the best way to go to the Black Citadel, as far as the game is concerned, might be a method that you don't have access to. So that's what I'm thinking, is that it may be trying to send you to the right place by the wrong method. If that makes sense. Because I think it said it sends you to the Black Citadel. Help the Vigil, okay. Meet Crusader at Snowdrift Haven. Travel to the Black Citadel to debrief. So I think what it's doing is it is trying to find you the shortest route. In other words, it wants you to go from here to here. But as far as the game is concerned, the shortest route goes through another town that you're not access to. If you pull the screen back out far enough, you may see one green swirly here and another green swirly in a different place. You see, I have a green swirly and a green star. So this may be the thing that the star is where you need to go, but the game thinks the only way to get there is through the swirly. For instance, my next quest in the storyline takes me here to Lion's Arch, which is a level 35 zone. Unless you've purchased any of the DLCs. So this is where it really wants me to go. But that's not where it's telling me to go. It's telling me to go here. Because it thinks this is the shortest route. Is to go here, 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 then here. So I'm guessing there are 2 green markers on your map if you pull back far enough. And then one of them is your actual objective, which should be the green star. And the green swirly is just trying to show you shortcuts. I think, is what's going on. Now, if that's not it, let me know and I'll keep working at it until I figure the damn thing out. About expansions, though, I think we will be getting sales for the anniversary, which is in like 2 weeks.
That's how I do it.
Yep. Sometimes stuff like that is not made very clear. In this particular case, I think you got caught up with sort of 2 things at once. Where the directions want you to go to a place that you can't go to yet.
Fury is mine.
As a short version. As the shortest way to get there between 2 points.
glory is all mine.
Ding 65. Go me. Did we get points? Did we get points? We did. More inventions. Select my reward. Pants, 6 levels higher. Probably going with the head, because that's 24 levels higher. We're going with the head. That means a new item of attire. Oops. That means new dyes. Give me a sec. Tidying up the old inventory, you know. Excellent. A Charm of Potence, currently selling for only 14 silver. Disappointing. Yeah, we can sell that for garbage too. Let's change our dyes. As is tradition. New attire, new dyes. Come on, you can do better than this. Well, it's bright. Enameled Amenity, Perseverance, Sandstorm, and Shadow Green.
Fury is mine.
If I am correct now about how this works, is that if I hit the 3 and the target I hit with it dies, okay, it didn't come off. Oh, there, it comes off cooldown. And you can use it again as a one-shot attack, and then it comes back off cooldown really fast. That seems really strong. I like it. Okay, branded human, I'm coming for you. Thank you for stopping moving.
The fury is mine.
The fury is mine. I'm an angry man. What can I say? It happens when you get old. You punk kids don't understand. You may or may not be punk kids. I was saying it for humorous effect, you know? The effect wasn't humorous, but that's what I was, sort of saying it for. Heart complete. Going around the outside of the map.
The fury is mine.
The fury is mine. I'm just angry all the time. What can I say? Fury is what? An extra 25% to crit? 20? I can't remember. They changed it. It used to be much less. They buffed it. You want to stay furious in this game. Warthogs, warthogs. Warthogs alert. Kite basket.
I like it.
Evidently, I like it. If you can believe anything I say, which is dubious. Again, I'm going to assume this has no actual value because nobody's buying them. And the why is very simple. No one would buy it because you can sell it to the vendor and walk away with more cash.
Oh, boxes. Lots of boxes.
Scrit.
Look alive. Sprint scouts have been sighted nearby.
Why can't I talk to this guy?
Dirty Scrit. Kill them all.
I just want to sell stuff.
Stop them from stealing our supplies.
Fine, I'll sell it to him.
We didn't come here to kill thieves.
Alright. Now, despite the fact that they're adorable and everyone loves Scrit, time for me to murder a bunch of them. I'm just saving them from their unfortunate future, quote-unquote, employment working for thieves in the upcoming specialization that thieves have, which I keep wanting to say artificer, and I know it's not. It's an antiquary.
I need some help!
You guys sure do need help. Allow me to provide some with fire and lightning and all kinds of good stuff. Trust me, you'll like it.
That's how I do it.
Okay, maybe they won't like it, actually. It's unfortunate for them. Poor Scrit. Working in servitude to thieves of all things. Oh, hi, guys. They're gonna just vanish. That's rude. Don't you run away when I'm murdering you.
Quick! Kill it!
I feel the sneeze lurking around inside my sinuses again.
The fury is mine.
For the Legion attack against Scrit. Wow. You Legionnaires must be really tough guys beating up Scrit.
We got company.
Oh, there's the heart. Complete?
Now you suffer. That one won't come back.
None of them are coming back. They're dead. We'll sell the crap, and we will choose to not yet
They're getting away.
swap
After
maps because we'll get some XP when this event finishes in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Even if it fails, I think we'll get some. More mining, as there is a Adventurer's Guide achievement for mining in these maps, so that's why I'm going out of my way to mine. That's mining, not miming. I wouldn't go out of my way to mime.
Hey, What are you doing out here?
Might makes me right.
Let's do this before the brand pukes something else out on us. Sick of the way.
Getting helped.
Ah, fat fingered again.
And the humans aren't helping.
Agreed. We're holding the line against the dragon on our own.
Wondering where she was going. There's another player here.
That was satisfying, but I have to get back on watch. The air has thickened.
I am a genius, and you are...
I am a genius, and you are... Shut your mouth before I shut it. Okay, I don't know what I got out of that, other than I got to yell at a Asura, so I'm kind of okay with that. Not too long, I expect, until we find out whether somebody finished off the event with the Scrit or not, whether it'll fail or succeed. I should get some XP either way. I don't think it was my character who suddenly yelled "die" out of nowhere, but I could be wrong. If it was my character, I apologize. That's just rude. I mean, who just yells "die"? I mean, that seems more like a Char thing.
To battle!
And now to battle. I think it was my character. I am so apologetic. That's another level. That's 6 tonight. We have another POI. A vendor. Lith Corpse Dancer. Corpse Dancer does seem a bit like a strange name. Lith, do you really dance with corpses? Or maybe you a necromancer, and they call that because you make them get up and move, and they euphemistically refer to that as dancing? It's a bit dark, regardless. Of course, just a couple days ago, I was leveling up Gravedigger Lens, so I probably shouldn't comment.
Fury is mine. I'm always achieving greatness.
I have defeated 50 out of 50 dragon minions, and they were all bad. We just went up to, we're now at level 66 and a half. It was what, 30 seconds ago we hit level 66? Did I not just sell that fucking thing? I thought I sold it. Evidently, nope. Oh, nice knockback, jerk. No, that's not great.
Nothing can bring me down.
Evidently something can bring me down because they knocked me down. So that would be the kind of thing that could bring me down. You know? Just saying. That's not great. There were an awful lot of them. Let's try and get a res. Free res. Out of mid-air? You cannot be serious.
Nothing can bring me down.
Stop with throwing shit at me. Those devourers were frickin' mean, man. They did most of the damage to me. Oh no, come on, just one more tick. Oh my, look at that. 2% of its life left. Now it dies. And then it dies, and I don't get a res. Cheating. That's just cheating. This character's died 4 times. But that was cheating. Shouldn't count as a death. Should just count as, you know, cheating.
Trouble?
Oh. What?
I gotta go.
Okay, I guess this is not sellable. I already know the recipe. And it doesn't sell at the auction house for literally anything. So I'll just destroy it and move back to another map. Which hopefully isn't filled with cheaters. Oh, that's the Shatterer. He's up. I appear to be the only person in this map.
It's shooting crystals. Scatter.
So I came to this map because the last map was mostly empty, and this map is
compromised.
pretty much empty because if it was full, people would be here. Sadly, ANET has had, wow. They have, wow, jeez, I'm just getting freaking annihilated. 5, I'm going to bleed out, but at least I'll bleed out way over here. In End of Dragons, they did something that broke a whole bunch of stuff. It broke their map tech. Ever since End of Dragons, they will send you to maps that are empty and immediately suggest that you leave for a map that isn't empty. It's like, okay, this map is empty, you should leave. You go to the next map and you get the exact same message 30 seconds or 5 seconds later. In other words, you go from one empty map to another empty map. And this one was supposedly full. Well, I can guarantee you, if this map was full, the Shatterer would not be sitting there on 100% life. Oh, sorry, 98. This map is empty too. I don't think I've ever seen the Shatterer where there wasn't people fighting it before. That's how empty this map is. I've never seen it. But yet, this was the map that I went to from a supposedly empty map. I mean, there are like a handful of players around. 4 or 5. I will attempt to res this one again. Although he's dead. Ow. Oh, and he's... no, yeah, he just rezzed himself and is running off, I think. Or getting back into the fight? Yeah, he's getting back into the fight. All right. Yeah, Shatterer's at 98%. We're not killing him.
Ready for action.
So I have no idea what they did in End of Dragons, but it broke the bleep out of the mapping tech. The event failed. That's the event where I was just at. Yay, we were still fighting, mind you, but we failed. Yeah, I have no idea what ArenaNet did that broke their tech. But they did it in EOD, and it hasn't been right since. You'll get told your map is empty. Would you like to go to a more busy map? They'll send you to a supposedly busier map, and you get the exact same message. Sometimes literally before you do anything. I don't know what the hell they did. 96. It's the ones I'm wearing are slightly better. So, yeah. Don't know what you did, ArenaNet. But it's worse than it was before EOD.
Target destroyed.
Wow, another symbol. I'm really getting fortunate on those tonight, at least, from deconstructing, essentially garbage. And getting things of actual value out. So that, if you've never seen him, that's the Shatterer. Yep, he is at 97% now, so they have him 3% dead. Only 33 times more do they need to do the exact same thing. And I have been put in crystal in midair, which is interesting. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen the Shatterer where he wasn't getting his ass kicked before. Because if this was a live map, the kind you'd send players to, there would have been 50 people around kicking his ass. So I don't know what the hell the deal is with this map. Other than mapping has been broken for like 3 years now. 4 years. Not like irreparably broken. Not like so broken it's an enormous, awful detriment to the game. It's just an annoyance for the most part. But still. I think part of it had to do with the same problems we saw. Whoops, that's another level. That's 67-7 tonight. That we saw in New Canaan in End of Dragons, where the city the area felt dead because they had messed with the populations. Because that whole map is just it's terrible. The Xingje map is a blast. It's really well done, well constructed, a lot of fun. Kaineng City's garbage here. It's terrible. I mean, I should be clear. It's nowhere near as irredeemably bad as the second map in Janthir Wilds, Janthir Sentry, which is the worst open world map they have ever made. And I don't think anything else would even merit getting mentioned in second place. Sadly, as much as I love Guild Wars 2 and think that the Guild Wars 2 team is doing good work, there just aren't enough of them working on the game anymore. And boy, do you feel it in the play of the game. They're working on one or two other games, and let me be clear, I understand. It's a almost, 13-year-old game? Even WoW has had countless revamps and redos in their time. But I think all of the complaints, valid or not, that I have and other Guild Wars 2 players have, largely can be answered with they're working on other stuff, and the Guild Wars 2 team is much, much, much smaller than it used to be. And that's why I think Soto release was very good. I think Janther Wild's first map release was very good, and literally nothing else they have done since. None of the content patches they've done. The second map in Janther Wilds was hilariously unfinished and garbage tier. And it would be easy for me to say they're bad at their job, and I've seen a lot of people saying that. And I don't think they are. I think they're really good at their job. That there just aren't enough of them doing their job. They're all working. Got most of the previous Guild Wars 2 team is working on other stuff. We don't know what it might be. Guild Wars 3 maybe. Might be more than one game. Supposedly there's also a card game in the works. But the post-expansion release stuff for both of the latest expansions has been bad. People are unhappy about it. I think that is an understandable response, but it's not a matter of bad devs being bad. It's a matter of there not being enough of the good devs to do the work. At least in my opinion. And here we are back at this again. Oh my god. Like the third time I've done this heart in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Favorite expansion and maps are HOT. That's a non-controversial opinion. I think most Guild Wars 2 players, especially those who were around for the launches, would agree that Heart of Thorns is the best. I think Path of Fire was very good. I think End of Dragons was hit or miss in that it had some really good stuff and some stuff that didn't work. New Kaineng City. I think Soto's first 2 maps were great and good. I think that Janther Wild's first 2 maps were great and awful. And then the supplementary materials, I think the first content drop for Soto was meh. The second was poor. The third was terrible. And I think that the drops were essentially non-existent for the first content drop, the 3-month drop for Janther Wilds. The second one was poor, and the third one was poor. Living World Season 4 was terrific. Living World Season 3, hit or miss. Living World Season 1, meh. Living World Season 2, depended. Some parts were fine, some parts were terrible. Oh, come on, go away, both of you guys. Not you guys. You guys stay. I'm talking to the NPCs. Yeah, Heart of Thorns is generally considered the best. A lot of people, though, for instance, hate Tangled Depths. I personally consider Tangled Depths to be a masterpiece of game design. And the phrase I use to describe it is, I admire and loathe it in equal measure. It's not fun, but it is a great piece of content, and I think it is appropriate to have a map like that in an expansion like that. But I do understand the people who absolutely hate Tangled Depths. Just have to get used to map navigation. That's part of it. Is a significant part of it, I would say, for a lot of people. It just, except for the end, the meta at the end, which feels perfectly logical and normal, event failed for Slay the Shatterer. Hey, I got 5,000 XP, but the Shatterer did not die. It just feels to me like a map that is, until you get to the meta, it does not have any thematic or narrative structure. Where Aura Basin has all of the stuff involving the Exalted as sort of the core element. And there's the core element in Verdant Brink that in essence is, I'm going to get detected. Yep. Is we've been ruined. We need to sort of get our shit together so we can try to continue on. There doesn't feel like there is any central narrative skeleton for Tangled Depths. Took your time. Now you can zip around no problem. Always get to the hero points from that expansion first. Except for the first one, I don't. The first hero point, the one that's across from the camp that's up on the waterfall, that one's easy. And actually, there are a lot of them I can't do solo. I can do, is it 7 out of 9 or 9 out of 11 in Verdant Brink? I can do all but the frog and the bat solo without a problem. And in the next map, I think I can do everything except Balthazar. Although I don't think I would want to try the rolling guy. Who's north of... oh, I'm going to get seen. Who's north of the Exalted Town. Wouldn't want to try him solo. I'm pretty sure he'd kill me. Although I think a good player could definitely beat him. Now, I have a lot of hero points I can do to get a couple of masteries unlocked solo on characters. But I wouldn't go near Tangled Depths. Just like I wouldn't go near Dragon Stand unless the meta had just finished. I'll definitely sponge a shitload of hero challenges if the meta finishes there and I can hop in and grab them. Hang around until someone comes along. That's going to be pretty dependent on the day and time of day as to whether anyone's going to pop in. But like, I think I can get all of the hero challenges except one in the first 2 maps of Path of Fire. The only one I can't get is the one with that has like an ogre on top of a tall rock outcropping, and he has big knockbacks, and he always knocks you off, and then you can't get back up because you're in combat and you can't mount, or at least you couldn't. And now if you did mount, you'd just get knocked right back off anyway. But I get all of the ones in Crystal Desert and all but one in desert highlands. I used to have a good grip, oh my god, on where they were in the Desolation, but now I'm not even sure where the points are in the Desolation. I can get all or almost all in Vabi. Don't see me. Don't see me. Thank you. So I don't have too much trouble getting 2 elite specializations worth of hero points on a character when I get them to 80. Plus, we'll be getting a new batch of hero points, presumably with the new specs in the next expansion. And he is making like a lens-seeking missile directly for me. Yep, I'm between a char and a hard place. There we go. Hard complete. Go to heck. Everyone hates this heart. Except the people who've learned how to cheese it. I tried the cheesing method. I could never get it to work. I'm usually pretty good at cheesing. Don't remember, you might be able to dodge for more bursts of speed. That actually probably, yeah. I would expect you're right. It's just I normally just check my brain for it and do it the slow, excruciating way you just saw. Why would I want to do something in a clever way when I can no-brain it? Lens, that's not the flex you think it is. What? That was a ding 68, by the way. That's 8 levels tonight. I didn't want to pick it up. God dang. All right. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait the 12-second cooldown before we bust up the Marmoxes.
Turret deployed.
Fire started. I'm a fire starter.
Eat pain.
Don't really understand the eat pain references. It's not digestible. Why would you want to eat pain? Three more levels. I get to add a third line to my specs. Probably not coming in tonight. I'll probably be calling it an evening relatively soon. Spooters. Every game has spooters. Every RPG and MMORPG, they all have spooters. Well, I'll kill an elemental or two and we'll Harvest their giblets, or whatever bit it is that that guy wants. Crackling lodestones.
You have my attention.
There. Now you have my lodestones. And my axe. Oh, sorry. Wrong reference. Let's see. Hi, ogres. You're unskilled, sir. Would you like to learn to be skilled? I can help you with that. How? Hey, I'm here to help. You're not supposed to knock me around. Didn't they tell you how this works? Come on, man. You gotta work with me.
Thanks. I feel so alive.
I'm glad I could help.
I want a rematch. Why? You cannot defeat me. Refusing a challenge? Never. My pet cannot lose. Using a new pet? Your bond is too weak still. There's no hope for you. I can beat you. Take him down. What? My attack failed. Counterattack!
Wow, it's a Pokemon battle.
I win. This cannot be.
Hop beat Ralp. Haha! Way to go, Hop. Rop, you suck. What a loser. Rop is just, he is just the loseriest loser ever. I will pick up this chicken and put it in a cage. I'm a hero, you know. A lot of people might not realize that about me, but I'm a hero. Maybe not to the chickens, but the ogres? Yeah, they just call me Chicken Chaser. It's actually pretty embarrassing. All right, offer it a treat.
I'm always achieving goals.
I have completed an event 3. That's another half a level. I will kick dirt at the raptor hatchling. That just... It seems mean. It just seems ill-tempered and mean. Poor little thing. I keep offering them treats, and they're not interested. And then I try threatening it. Okay, that one, the threat worked. Chicken chasing again. Allow me to repair your pet house. It's a pet house. Old guy music reference. None of them have wanted the threat and almost, or wanted the treat, and almost all of them have had me kick dirt on them. Hard complete.
Whoa, wow.
What is up with these crabby ass ogre pets?
Attack, attack. Each one makes us stronger. Again, again, and again. That's it. That's how you do it.
That's inspiring. I'm inspired. When I went in, the harpy morale was 100%. The harpy morale's still at 100%. Rupek, Porgar, you guys just going to sit there with your thumbs up your butts? Are you going to do anything about these harpies? Looks like it's going to be the thumbs up the butts thing. It can be so hard to find good help. I decline your invitation to die. Well, they're at 27%, so I just got to say that Porgar and Rupek have been useless as tits on a bowling ball was one of my father's phrases. It never made a lot of sense, but it draws a picture. Oh, Porgar and Rupek decided to show up.
Come back?
They always do. We best gather our water now.
They always come back because you guys are so useless. They're collecting water. What are they going to do with that? I'm sorry. That doesn't even qualify as a bad joke. It's just bad. Okay. Over here, I'm going to get turned into an ambulatory humanoid raven crossbreed. You know, the way you do. Pretty terrifying. I mean, it would creep me the hell out. Even in bird shape, I can still appreciate a lovely, lovely vista. And then murder a bunch of Grawl. And destroy their supplies. Wow. He's really dressing that up for the audience. I'm feeling terrible. He's auditioning.
Smash them!
What do you mean smash them? That's just rude. Why would you want to smash me? I'm a beautiful, natural bird. I'm not a man at all. Definitely a bird. Kind of a bird man, I guess, really. Okay, there's a definite birdiness going on. Sure, I can't deny that. We never really got a shape-shifting. Unless you're a Norn using the Norn Elite skill, right? Am I missing? Am I forgetting anything? Mining ore completed. That's level 69. Everyone, feel free. Nice. Seriously, I can't help it. I hear that number, and my brain immediately goes, nice. I don't think about it. I don't do it intentionally. My brain just fills in that blank.
Swarman!
That is 9 levels tonight also. Hey, I have a bird friend. We're just birds of a feather. Oh my god. That's so Not funny, really, sadly. Nearly funny? No, not really. Funny-ish? Nope, can't do that either.
Swarman! Fury is mine.
Grab the hero point. %64 done with map comp. Somewhere over here I missed a heart. Is it like the ruins? Yeah, it's the ruins. I used to know exactly which rocks to go to.
No way this grave is 5 centuries old. It's not Audrin.
Excuse me.
It's Odwin.
You have a moment.
Orin Odwin, Lord of Nothing.
Oh.
To do the little narrative storyline associated with this area, but now I can't remember. I'm gonna say because I haven't done it correctly in a long time, but the brain is turning into cottage cheese. Begin with the stone that is first to be touched by the new sun. So it should be this one, right? The most eastern of the stones, I think. Also, these fighters who block everything for like 3 seconds, they just suck. There's nothing fun about that. Why have you entered this disallowed place? Go. Okay, Melandro is next. Statue of Melandro. Should be this one. The stone that rests outside 2 lines which slice into the circle. Well, there's the 2 lines that slice into the circle. This the stone. You'll find the next stone by the stacked objects that defy the oldest law. That's gravity. It's the oldest law. Presumably this stone. This next stone lies near that which descends even as it ascends. That should be the stairs. Because the stairs look like they're going down, but the ground is all like topsy-turvy, so. Well, so far I'm actually getting this right. The penultimate stone is that which is nearest the columns triumphant. The columns triumphant.
Fury is mine.
Look at all those blocks. Cheating jerk.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Is the columns triumphant? Find the final stone by that which has only grown smaller since its birth. Memory is... Temple artifacts. Turn those in. Stupid. Dead Scalonian. Turn these into the NPC who wants those. Always make sure you get the turn in.
Over you.
So they get at least partial credit. You know, in case something fails, you accidentally get murdered, always turn them in early. Because you can turn them in multiple times. Where are we at? Let's head south then. Something over here. Part I started but didn't finish or didn't do anything on. Disrupting the inquest. Oh, the inquest. We'll be doing inquest murder in bulk, it seems like, for the new expansion. They are quality bad guys.
Now you suffer.
Ooh, hi yourself. I don't really need the Order of Whispers kit. Am I doing SR? I'm just leveling up this character. I'm trying to figure out what SR is at the same time. Not doing too well on that part. Nope, I can't figure out what SR is. You'll have to fill me in. And that way I can go, oh, that. Yeah, I knew the whole time. I was just making sure that you knew.
Defense, then offense.
Wrong. Right, there we go. Open the door. So we can kill the little jerks. In a completely non-violent way, of course. Now, I am just leveling up yet another character. Running around in Blaze Ridge Steps. Just beating the crap out of, right now, the inquest. Stun me, will you? I don't think so, jerk. Well, that'll teach them. I'll destroy their expensive equipment. Heart complete. Another player, always welcome. I think I finished the achievement in the adventure guide for mining. Yeah. Inquest. Oh, but that's 3 tiers. So this is for the first tier, so I'd have to kill a metric butt ton. Should do complete meta in Terrir. Not level 80. Can't get to Terrir. At least I don't think you can get to any of the expansion areas lower level. You could be wrong. But right now, I'm just leveling up. This character's got 11 to go. Oh, maybe you can get there with a, like, teleport to friend. I don't think so, but maybe. I did already get that, so I can stop mining now. Lens, you can stop mining. Okay, I'll do that. We're missing a heart or something up here. Definitely can with teleport to friend. Some of the lounge passes. I can test the lounge passes.
My brothers, Walk and Woad, have opted.
Not that I don't believe. I just have not experienced, but I can test that. Wizard's Tower required level 80. Lily of the Elan required level 2. Okay. If, interesting, Arborstone also 80, but the Lily Elan is only level 2. Very interesting. Let's see what happens. Strikes to me that that's probably a mistake that they should remedy. Because they put the level 80 limit on the other two passes. Obviously not the Mystic Pass. But if I attempt to, oh, I don't know, let's say exit. Is it going to bounce me back? Doesn't look like it. Very interesting indeed. I would have assumed that all of the expansion areas were basically blocked off under level. I would have been wrong. Interesting indeed.
Come away from that awful thing. Right now.
Yes, Mama. It would only take me a moment.
And it will let you get to hot with a certain guild hall. Possibly, I mean, I've got here, the only guild hall I've got access to are Vabi and End of Dragons. Now, if I can get here, I know I can get to Vabi because I've been to the guild hall. But I didn't realize you could exit the guild hall. You can enter from the clan room or with a friend. So then presumably... I haven't gone to the... it's Xingzhe, isn't it? The guild hall for EOD. I was going to be calling it an evening, but I'll poke around a bit. On account you made me consider things. I would have thought this would have been blocked off to actually exit out into the world as a whole. Someone help you get the HP. Yeah. Well, most of the time I can run the soloable hero challenges really quickly.
Hello there, friend. I'm the provisioner sent from the Guild Initiative. Meaning, I make the chow. Those short-sighted desk jockeys suggested a mess hall. But what we need is a proper tavern, right?
I can probably get at least one spec's worth in an hour and
with beer.
15 minutes, maybe. Huh. Does look like I can get to Xingzhe. Unexpected. Thank you for broadening my horizons. I was not aware. But it does make sense if you can exit the guild halls for EOD and Path of Fire, that you can do it for Heart of Thorns as well. Today I learned. But it is interesting that the Wizard's Tower and Arborstone are blocked off. Huh. Very interesting. Well, I thank you, by the way, for popping in and letting me know. That is a useful piece of information for the future. I would expect that the guild halls will allow you in. But regardless, I do want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I am going to call it here. We got 10 levels, so we got 10 to go, presumably tomorrow. Same back time, same back channel, probably 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with more of my peculiar brand of nonsense. I get hero points? I got hero points. One more level and we get our third line, our third spec line, and then 9 more levels. And then we get to hold on until the new expansion comes out, and this character will grow up to be an Oozemancer. I'm sorry, an amalgam. It's an Oozemancer. Again, guys, thank you very, very much for hanging out. As always, I am very appreciative. Back tomorrow with the usual nonsense. Hopefully you will see me soon. Hope the rest of your Saturday, or possibly early Sunday, goes great, and the rest of your weekend just kicks ass. Back tomorrow. Take care, and ciao for now.